Why rename Landour? There are some ideas that make you pause, and then there are some that make you wonder why at all. The proposal to rename Landour falls squarely in the latter category. Landour is not just a name on a map, it is a feeling, a memory, a quiet refuge tucked away in the hills above Mussoorie. And like all such places, its identity is inseparable from its name. Think of Landour and what comes to mind? The bakeries, for one, the kind that still believe in slow baking where time seems to linger as long as the aroma of fresh bread. The quaint colonial bungalows standing with quiet dignity, their stone walls and sloping roofs telling stories of another era. The winding streets that weave through hillsides carpeted with pine and oak, where every turn offers a view and every view offers a moment of stillness. Landour is also about proximity to some of the most storied schools in the country, institutions that have shaped generations. It is about people, about a community that is as diverse as it is rooted. And then, of course, there is Ruskin Bond, perhaps the most gentle chronicler of the hills. Through his words, Landour has traveled far beyond its geography, becoming a place people know even if they have never set foot there. Over the years, Landour has drawn writers, actors, thinkers, and travelers from all walks of life, not because it is loud or fashionable, but precisely because it is not. It offers something increasingly rare, quiet authenticity. And yes, Landour carries a colonial legacy. That much is undeniable. But here's the thing, history does not remain frozen in time. It evolves, it gets absorbed, it becomes part of the lived experience of a place. Today, that heritage is not foreign, it is Indian, deeply, organically so. It is reflected in the architecture, the culture, the rhythms of daily life. To erase the name in the name of history is, in a way, to misunderstand how history actually works, which is why this proposal has struck such a chord. Anyone with even the slightest connection to the Dehradun Mussoorie region has reacted with disbelief, if not outright dismay, because this is not just about a name change. It is about altering the identity of a place that people feel deeply connected to. And most importantly, the people of Landour themselves do not want this change. That should matter. Names are not just labels, they carry memory, continuity, and meaning. They evoke eras, emotions, and shared experiences. The name Landour speaks of a gentler time, of unhurried walks, of conversations that stretch into the evening, of a pace of life that refuses to be rushed. In a world that is constantly changing, perhaps too quickly, places like Landour remind us of the value of continuity. So the question is not why rename Landour, it is what problem are we solving? Because if there's no compelling reason, then perhaps the wiser course is to leave well enough alone, to preserve what exists, to respect what people feel, to recognize that some names are not meant to be replaced. They're meant to be remembered and kept. Landour is one of them.